Okay, guys, today's game is Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64. You guys all remember Conker from Diddy Kong Racing and Conker's Pocket Tales? What the... That's right, guys, Conker's back, and he's back with a vengeance in one of the greatest games of all time. That's right, I'm going to say that. Of course, this was on the N64, like I said. This game is amazing. First of all, just look at the graphics. It's got so many new things we didn't see back then in graphics that hold up to today's standards even. Back then in N64 games, you'd always see off in the distance fog instead of more detail in the background. Whereas Conker's Bad Fur Day, if you go to like a large area and you look out, you can see everything. You don't just see a big cloud of fog. And the lips are actually sunk to what the people say, which is really rare back then, even rare to some games now. Some games don't even have that, which is pretty bad. It's got really detailed facial feature. And this game has got more cutscenes, and this game's got more cutscenes and speech than I even thought was possible in the N64 back then. And this game is kind of nostalgic for me. I used to play it with my cousins all the time. I actually played this game for the first time when I was 6 years old, which I know it's not good, but you know, I was an awesome 6-year-old, so it worked out. And this game has got like the perfect blend of pop culture quotes, making fun of pop culture, and its own dark humor, the best kind of dark humor. And you may wonder, like, why do you like this game so much? And I've got 4 words for you: the Great Mighty Pooh.
Me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of fish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat? Do you really think you'll survive in here? You don't seem to know which creek you're in. Sweet corn is the only thing that makes it through my rear. How do you think I keep this lovely grin?
Have some more caviar.
Now I'm really getting rather mad. You're like a niggly, tickly, shitty little tag nut. When I've knocked you out with all my bab, I'm going to take your head and ram it up my butt.
Your butt.
My butt.
Your butt.
That's right, my butt.
Ugh.
My butt. My butt!
That's right, the Great Mighty Pooh, one of the greatest characters of all time. Now, I literally love everything about this game. There's nothing that disappointed me. The ending is amazing, and it even rips off a couple characters in the ending from movies, but it does it really tastefully. I don't even know how to explain it. A lot of the stuff is ripped off, but in a good way. It parodies everything. It's just got everything, guys. Now, the problem with this game is rare. Now nowadays, Conker's Bad Fur Day has got a cult following in the gamer community. But back then, they did not really have good advertisements, and the whole mature rating was not good because the N64 was kind of a kid system back then. So there weren't a whole ton of copies produced, thus they're kind of expensive. Now, I got both my copies, that's right, I have 2. I got them both for a combined total of $6. But if you wanted 2, you'd be looking at around $80. So that's right, $40 a piece, which sucks. But if you get lucky like I did and you can find another a cheaper copy, definitely go for it. And if you have to, I would even say pay the $40. You pay $40 for a new game anyway. And Conker's Bad Fur Day is better than a lot of the stuff that comes out now anyways. Now, I got both my copies, that's right, I have 2. I got them both for a combined total of $6. But if you wanted 2, you'd be looking at around $80. So that's right, $40 a piece, which sucks. But if you get lucky like I did and you can find another a cheaper copy, definitely go for it. And if you have to, I would even say pay the $40. You pay $40 for a new game anyway. And Conker's Bad Fur Day is better than a lot of the stuff that comes out now anyways. It's just a great game, and about 10% of the review is just me saying how great it is, but there's so many reasons you just have to play it. The gameplay is addictive. You'll probably, if you get this game, you're probably going to stay up all night and just play it straight through, probably a couple times even. It's just a funny, dark, awesome game. Now there's a single player, which is mostly what I've been talking about, but there's also the multiplayer with the squirrels and the teddies, which is T-E-D-I-Z. It's making fun of the Nazis. That's right, they even parody Nazis in this game. The teddies are a weird genetic race of teddy bears, and there's basically a first-person shooter mode. And then there are dinosaurs and cavemen. There's horror scenes. It's a really great game. And they actually came out with another version of it on the Xbox. It's called Conker's Live and Reloaded, which I don't really like that game. I've only played it a few times. It's censored. Its graphics are superior, so it's actually a pretty fun game, but it's censored compared to the N64 version. But if you have to purchase that one because you don't have an N64, you just don't want to spend $40, go ahead, just play this game in some way, shape, or form. Really worth your time. Like I said, Great Mighty Pooh, how could you beat that? And everybody's addicted to first-person shooters now anyway, and that's got first-person shooter modes, and it's got 4-player first-person shooter modes, which of course everybody loves. Have a little party and play Conker's Bad Fur Day, guys. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. See you next time.